Hello, Victoria Royals fans. This is Coach Rob. We're back for another season of exciting Royals hockey. It was the first game of the season. It was opening night in the entire league tonight, I believe, September 23rd, 2022. I was at the game. Here's my ticket here. Right, I'm still in the end zone, and one of the promotions they had this year is you guys are gonna laugh at this one. When I saw these sitting on the table. Right, they were giving these out to all the fans that walked in. I thought they were mini baby jerseys, right? Because the girl said you can take one of those, like, it's one per customer, right? So that's great. Like, and I almost said, well, I have like a stuffed animal I can put on. I don't have a kid, but it's not an actual jersey. It's just like a towel. But that is so cool. So yeah, it was the pro Spokane Chiefs that I got my stats here that I wrote down. And I noticed just to the left of me there was another gentleman. He had a like a bit of a clipboard in a binder. He was taking notes too, but I think he was with a scout. He was probably a scout of some kind, because whenever it was kind of neat. Whenever there was a goal scored or a big play, there would be no reaction, but the woman next to him was like really excited. So yeah, so it was a 7-5 score tonight, but yeah, the game had its great shots and great saves, and there was a big crowd tonight. There was 3,837. I was quite surprised. Tomorrow night's going to be an interesting game. They're playing against Spokane. It's a 6:05 start tomorrow. Me personally, I'd rather see the 7:05 start. But I've talked to a lot of people from the Brawls and fans, and they say most teams in the league are doing the 6:05 start for Saturday nights, because it's some ways better for family. And what it does, it's all marketing too, right? If you have a 6:05 game start, it's harder to get to a restaurant than to the game in game time. Right now, the Romeos down the road did shut down back in May, so that's a bit of a factor too for me going to the games. But I'm going to quickly do a goal summary of a Spokane scoring at 4:41 of the first period. Cooper Janowski scored. Then the Royals, Reggie Newman got it back at 9:43 of the first period. Then there was 3 consecutive goals by the Spokane Chiefs. Ty Sabadeoff at 10:07 of the first period. Then Regan Will at 16:13. That ended your first period scoring. Then early in the second period, just 57 seconds in, it was Chase Burlett scored. I'm not going to bother doing the assist. If you want the assist, you can go on the CHL website. Then Matt Gross scored at 11:49 of the second period. Then they got another go at 16:25 of the second. Now comes to the third period. This is when the Royals came to life, and they did really good. It was Regan Newman scoring a second of the game at 7:34. Right, that was on the power play. Right, then Marcus Almquist got his first of the season, and that was assisted by Riley Gallen and Kalen Parker. It was quite a play, actually. That was the 13:04 to the third period, but it was too little, too late, as Matt Gross would get his second of the game shorthanded at 18:04 of the third period. But then the Royals would go on the power play one more time, and Marcus Almquist would get his second of the game, assisted by Luke Shipley and the great Riley Gagnon. That was 19:05 of your third period, and that was it for the scoring. And the goaltenders tonight were, for the Spokane Chiefs, it was Cooper Melichuk went the distance, giving up the 5 goals, but he had some great saves, and so did Tyler Palmer. Even though he let in 6, like some of them were like no goal. Not even Trechak would stop some of the shots tonight, but he played really well. And the referees, they did a good job. Hey, we got to say Grady Hamilton. He always has a good game. And I've never been to a game yet where I can complain about Brett Iverson, right? And Cole Cook and Liam Reed, we've talked about them in the past, and they got sharp eyes because some of those players are so close for the offsides and stuff, and the third star of the game was from your Spokane Chiefs, or not your Spokane Chiefs, the Spokane Chiefs, Chase Burlott, and from your Victoria Royals, because you're a Royals fan, you're watching this channel, right? There was Reggie Newman, once again wearing number 25, and number 11 of the Spokane Chiefs, Ty Shebedeoff, was the game's first star of the game, and he, of course, is one of their star players out of Stony Plain, Alberta, right? So he's going to have a great season too. And I'm going to read you the coaching staff of the Victoria Royals because there's some interesting names on it. Okay, this is from their own game notes they hand out at the game, or they print online like I do. The head coach and general manager is Dan Price, and he's doing good. Right, we like him. The assistant general manager and director of player personnel, and he's been with the team for a long time, is J.F. Best, right? And another assistant coach is Jeff Compton, right? We've heard of those guys. And there's a couple of new coaches, well, for the Victoria Royals this season. One is Morgan Klimchuk, and he was a high draft choice of the Calgary Flames like several years ago. He's 27 years old, but he's now an assistant coach with us. He has played in the NHL and the AHL, actually in Abbotsford, when the Abbotsford Heat were there, if you can believe that. Then another new as far as our coaching staff this year, but not new to the team. He used to play for the Victoria Royals, Ralph Jarrett. And of course, Lyndon Sambertino is back, and J.F. Ward is your director of athletic performance. And your lead athletic performance athletic guy is Curtis Fritter, I believe how you say that. And the video goal judge today. Yeah, he had some tough goals. I don't think he had to do a video replay, but he's there. And his standby was the great Steve Moyer. We all know Steve, right? So he does good, right? Anything else you need to tell you? We're trying this setup again with a cell phone. The Royals will have multiple draft eligible players this year on their roster, including Braden Sherman, Kalen Parker, Reggie Newman, of course, Alex Zelmak, Justin Kimpley, Nate Miskey, Anthony Wilson, Logan Cunningham, and Anthony Edwards. So Anthony Edwards is of Grand Forks, BC, the nice small town in the interior. So this is Coach Rob wrapping up for the Royals report for Game 1. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this every game, but maybe I will. I guess it's good fun to do it. I don't know if I'll do the fancy graphics on the videos. Maybe at some games I will, but it's just it's a lot more work. Right now it's 11:33 p.m. I do got to go to work in the morning. I've been up since 6:30. I worked 8 to 4, then went to the Royals game, and yeah, we're going to try to do this. So please like and subscribe, and we really enjoy your feedback. Thank you so much.